especially in the biggest country and economy in the world, then of course it is a problem. It is going to be an issue for every politician, who wants to change America.
Yes, indeed, Vineet, it's very unfortunate what has happened. It has to be condemned in the strongest terms. It is a very dastardly attack, which has resulted in the death of this individual. And it is also very ironic that he was speaking about the right to gun ownership. And this country probably has the highest per capita, guns in terms of the people who have guns, and the number of weapons they have individually also is surprisingly very high. This traces itself back to the origin of this country when they had to sort of defend themselves from the ethnic community here, which was the what was called Red Indians, the ethnic Americans, and they had to shoot them and kill them. They wiped out. It was a big genocide where they killed so many people. Then it continued on to the psychology of the country in terms of the right to rebel against the state, right to arson, for example. They could, if they felt that the government was not looking after their interests, they could carry guns and sort of attack the congressmen and senators. So there have been many instances in the early days of American independence when these things happened. But unfortunately, it's continuing to do this day. And some of the debate and dialogue which I see here, for me as a person, born in India, it's a little bit difficult to comprehend because when there's violence in a college campus, for example, can you imagine a person who's talking about various aspects and also advocating for gun ownership is killed by a gun, by violence. And when they say that, kids are killed in schools, the response to that is to say that the teachers also should have guns and there should be guns in the classroom. So that sort of thinking is there prevalent in this country, instead of saying that guns have to be taken away from the individuals to have a more peaceful existence. So I hope that day comes when they realize that that is the right path to go ahead. But till that time, we will see more of this violence because the polarization which has happened in politics over the last decade or two is very, very massive in terms of the fact that people are not on talking terms if they are not supporting the same party. And, you see Democrats going too far woke. And on the other hand, now we see what's happening with the Republicans. So it's a fight between, it's a sort of a thing between being stuck between the devil and the deep sea. So the future of this great country has to be brought back on track in a rational way, and they need a good leader who will do that, and hopefully that'll happen soon because this country has had tremendous capacity for self-correction. I hope they still have that, and that happens very soon. Back to you, Vineet.